What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to install this Panasonic bathroom fan. It's our favorite fan. Essentially, we're going to do all of this stuff. Additionally, I'm going to show you how to install a roof vent because our fan does have to go out the roof, which I don't like to do, but I'm going to have to go on the roof. And if you're watching this video, it means I didn't die when I was doing it. So let's go. All right, so as I'm opening this up, I wanted to share a really funny analytic that I came across. Turns out 95% of the people that watch my videos don't subscribe. And it makes no sense. You know, your boy's literally putting his life on the line, going on the roof to show a bunch of random people at home how to install these fans, and they won't even subscribe. Kind of weird. All right, so once we're opening this, I'm trying to say subscribe. If you're not, do you see what it, Alex, do you think they see where I'm going with this?
I think they see where you're going.
Yeah. All right, so we have our bracket here, and this is a bracket that goes up into our roof rafter here, and essentially it can slide out like whatever size you want. So first, let's figure out where our fan's gonna go, and then I'll show you how to install this. All right, so we've got our fan housings here, and we can just go ahead and take the fan screw, basically the body of the out of here. We'll need that in a second. All right, and then we have this little screw right here. We're just gonna undo that. Like this. And this part comes right off. Come on, Billy. There we go. That slides right out. And now this is where the magic happens. We need to get ourselves a reducer because our vent is 4 inches. So we're gonna do a 6 to 4 inch reducer like this. Here, and then tape this off, and then we'll be able to get our wire hooked up to this. The tape that you're going to be using is this aluminum tape. This stuff is so strong. We're going to be using this everywhere, essentially on here, once we connect our hose to the outside piece as well. The way you put it on is just kind of like this, and then as you're going, you see I'm taking the tape off the back. Don't take it all off at the same time because then it'll be really hard to put it on. Bang. All right, so we'll go ahead and open this piece up right here. This will come right out. I'm going to take this piece here out. Just going back and forth a couple times. And then we're going to put this little guy in here. Then our wire, this is our fan wire. It's going to go right in here, and we only need like 5-6 inches here, just like this. And then we can go ahead and strip that wire. All right, so now I'm just gonna rest this right here like this. And then we basically have to attach these guys. So obviously black just goes to black, white goes to white, green goes to our neutral, or to our ground, I mean. All right, so now we have this bracket, and this bracket makes it so simple for us to install it. All we have to do is just line this up right inside over here and then screw this in. All right, so then we're going to grab our fan housing, and it's going to go right in here next. And they do give you these monster screws to put in, and they're self-tapping, so they'll go right in here. All right, then we have this piece right here that slides right over the top, just like so, and then it has a nice and tight fit. All right, so if you look from this side, once we slid that in, we can put this secure screw right back, right here, and now this whole thing is connected. All right, and then we're going to grab our self-tapping screws and just put it right through here in order to bind those two pieces together. All right, so now we're in the attic, and it's kind of tight over here because there's like a room over there. So here's our fan, and I just wanted to kind of loop right up. And then this is a nice spot right here to have my exhaust fan kind of come right down. So what I need to do is basically locate this spot outside. And in order for me to do that, all I'm going to do is grab a construction screw and then put it right through the roof. All right, now that's outside. Now we get to go outside and drill a hole and do our exhaust fan outside. All right, so now we see this on our roof. All I have to do is drill a hole right here where this was coming out. All right, now what I gotta do is grab a pry bar and then just pry up on this shingle that's right at the top over here just to make room for our flange. All right, so now this shingle we were able to kind of lift up like this and slide our vent right under there. It is not secured yet. I still have to get some nails right there and then on the other side, and then use some tar caulking and put that all around the top right here. All right, so now this is in. I got some nails on this side and I got some nails on that side. Now I'm going to grab my roof and flashing sealant and then go around the top. Do not put anything underneath here or at the sides here, because if any water ever does get back there, you just want it to have way to get out, like downhill. So realistically, this is where you just got to go super, super heavy with it. Just kind of make sure that there's nothing going in this way, and then nothing will go in right here. All right, so I had some of it oozing out right here. We're just going to grab a stick here and then just clean all of this up. And don't worry about the aesthetics of any of this, or that it might be a little bit messy. This is on a roof. Nobody's going to see this. Your goal is to make sure that there's absolutely no water getting in right here. Yo, honestly, I hate heights, and this was fucking terrifying. Go show them how high that is. Go show them how high that is. This is what I'm saying. If you guys don't subscribe after I do this type of stuff for these videos, I don't know. All right, so now the last thing we have to do is to thank God that we didn't die. And then second is use this duct vent. And what I like is the insulated ones, because then they never sweat and you don't ever have any condensation coming through. So we're going to put this over the pipe here, use some foil tape, and then use zip ties to actually hold the insulation up. All right, and then we just have to reinstall the actual fan itself, just like that. Okay, and then this just plugs in right here. And you're good to go. That's all you have to do.